My name is Angela Chen. I'm currently 16 years old and I'm a rising junior. I grew up in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I moved here to North Carolina when I was in the first grade. Some other interests that I have outside of science and research is volleyball. I also play chess competitively. I write a lot of short stories, and I also do speech and debate. So, what actually ignited my passion for science was because of my mother. When I was younger, my mom, who's an environmental scientist, used to bring me to her office every single year when it was bringing her kid to work day. And our office had so many fun activities for us kids that were also really educational about environmental science, which caused me to be really interested in it at a young age. And also, I guess, a side effect is my mom constantly talking about how much she loved environmental science and loved her job at home. So at the dinner table and stuff like that, she would always tell my brother and I how much she loved environmental science, which really showed me how something like environmental science can obviously impact other people in a positive way, but can also impact the person who's actually doing the research as well. And as for my specific projects that I do, there's also a backstory to that too. So for the past 3 years, I've been doing science and research projects about wildfires. And the reason for this is because I had a lot of close family friends living in California growing up. And unfortunately, when I was in the seventh grade, there was a family friend that was very personally affected by the wildfires. And because of that, I was very angry and I decided that I wanted to take action in my own way too, which inspired me to do my own research projects centering around alleviating the effects from wildfires. So I have been attending science and engineering fairs since the seventh grade and will continue to do so hopefully for the next 2 years of my life as well. I think something important that science engineering fairs helped me to do is become more confident in my own research. I think a lot of students starting out are not confident in their own ideas and they think they could be wrong about what it is that they're presenting with science engineering fairs, or presenting your research to other people in general can help you to be more confident in your own ideas, which is really, really important because it's hard to convince a judge or other people that your ideas matter if you don't even think they matter first, right? And it's one of the reasons why I can speak so confidently and so proudly about the research that I have done at ISEF. So in the future, when I grow up, I don't know yet exactly what I will do, but I hope that I will also be doing research, even if it's just a hobby on the side in the future. But one of the dreams that I have is to be a panelist at ISEF or some other science competition, because I've always looked up to those panelists when competing in science competitions and at ISEF too. So to be able to talk about my research that I'm proud of to students who are impressed by it, but also can become inspired by it, is one of my dreams in the future. To end off, I would like to talk about a piece of advice that I have for a young person who's interested in science or engineering, and that would be to do a project about what you are passionate about. Which might sound cliche, but I know a lot of students might do things or projects on what their parents think are important or what they think the judges will like. But none of that is as important as a project about what you are passionate about. Because at the end, when you present your research, you want to present about something that you are proud of, that you really, really care about. And you can only do that if you're passionate about your own research. And throughout the whole research process, it's not supposed to be a chore or a job. It's actually, you gain a lot from the experience of doing research about something that you are really passionate about, and then you come out with a product that you are very proud of. So to be able to gain that full experience, I would encourage all young people to do a project about something that they really truly care about.